So hello guys, welcome to another episode of the No Clean Sheets podcast. I'm with my two boys, Ethan and Pete. How are we doing, fellas?
Yeah, all good, mate. Ethan, how are you?
Good, mate. Good. Busy few days, but all good.
Good weekend?
Yeah. Went down Bristol, had beers, come back,
That's what
moving out.
every start of the pod is always the same. It's always good weekend.
He's just getting pissed every weekend.
That's what makes it a good weekend, is it? Am I wrong?
For the viewers that don't know who you are, they just picture you in the pub every weekend.
Eating pies.
Eating chicken balti
Chicken
pies.
pie.
Chicken balti pies on a Guinness.
What a
mate.
throwback.
That's
That's actually something that,
life.
the feedback that I've got so far is, why was you talking about chicken balti pies? I said, he just stumbled across it.
Let him cook.
I think with my belly, not my brain, you know. I'm an hungry boy. Feed me a beer, feed me a pie, I'm happy.
I had a lot of beer this weekend.
Did you?
A lot, yeah. Friday and Saturday I was in London.
Like 6 pints a night? That's pretty good for you, man.
I had around 6 on the Friday
Oh,
in London,
you
and then
feeling
around 5 or 6 again at Winter Wonderland.
You absolute legend.
Yeah, I was.
I'm not going to lie, I think I had that during the Villa game.
How much was a pint at Winter Wonderland?
Like 8-9 quid in there.
Yeah, I think it was. Do you know what it had done? They had their own lager, like Bavarian lager.
Yeah.
No.
It's nice.
It was really good.
Nice.
Oh, Bavarian.
Proper
That rings a
German
bell,
beer.
actually.
Bavarian Gold, it was called. It actually
bell.
tasted pretty nice. You know, when I saw it on the menu, it was like the only lager they had. I was like, oh, for God's sakes. You know, when you go places and have their own one, you know it's
Yeah.
going to be absolute dog.
Gareth Bale Pale Ale.
Horrendous. Yeah. And this one was actually like proper good. I'll give it a solid 7.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it was really good. Yeah.
But I think I had about 5 pints during the Villa Arsenal game, by the way. So 5 pints over a night, mate. That's embarrassing.
Which moves us perfectly onto the 12:30 game on Saturday, Aston Villa Arsenal. Going into it, Arsenal, it is kind of a must-win in the title race because Arsenal, I actually thought about this earlier, they haven't actually won any really big games so far this season, have they? Apart from
Old Trafford. Yeah, they do struggle.
They have struggled. Like Newcastle, I'd probably say was probably their best win so far this season. But going into this game, a lot of people looking at it thinking, oh, this is a banana skin for Arsenal. They're going to slip up against Villa, who are in great form. And it's probably been my favourite game so far this season. Eve?
It was good. Go on, take us away, mate.
Take us away.
I cried. I think I cried tears of joy. Villa just dominated Arsenal at that game. I think we were the better team for the 90 minutes. We had a little slip up, you know, coming out of the second half.
Second half, yeah.
10-15 minutes. But then the last 15 minutes, we couldn't get out. We kept just piling the pressure on, and the goal was bound to come in that fashion. And basically, the last kick of the game, the limbs were unbelievable.
Oh, they were so good.
Even the pub I was in was brilliant.
I think I saw the stat that Emery's changes have scored goals in the last 3-4 games.
Yeah.
So that's having a big impact.
Well, he's gone clear now of our most wins in the Premier League, most points in the Premier League.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to get some stick as well, by the way. Because you, at the start of the season, said Emery out.
Don't know what you're talking about, mate. But,
Oh, he did.
He was saying Emery out at the start of the season.
To be fair, he went 6 games without scoring a goal.
I think we're now in a title race.
I think Emery deserves a pass considering how well he's done at Villa.
6 games and no goal. I do hear that.
I thought we'd be in real trouble.
Yeah.
Because we didn't change much in the summer. We lost the goals of Rashford and Asensio. Lost the flair in that. And replaced him with Evan Gesond. You know.
Oh, he's been horrendous.
He
has been bad.
He stinks, doesn't he?
He played against... Who did he play midweek? We played Brighton with midweek. And great game again, 1-4-3 after being 2-0 down.
Yeah.
That's a great result. And Emery was just... I think he played 90 minutes or nigh on 90 minutes. And Emery was just giving him stick the whole game.
Did he start?
Yeah, he started. He weren't great. But obviously he needed depth in his games. But I think you can put us in it now. I think... I'm not saying we're going to win the league at all. But right now, you've got to put us in the race for the title. As things stand.
Yeah.
You can't say otherwise. We beat City at home, beat Arsenal at home. We're only 3 points off Arsenal, and everyone's saying how good Arsenal are. Chelsea were in the title race 2 weeks ago.
Do you think...
5 points ahead of them.
Do you think that Emery at some point will start prioritising either Europa or the league?
I think in pretty much nearly every
Good
position
question.
we got two players good enough to play those positions.
You think you can compete?
Do you know what I'd say is though the jump from Thursday to Sunday is not great.
Horrible.
Like your players are going to be seriously burnt out.
We've done it for 3 years now. We've done it.
You
For
did
Yeah, but
Champions
you
League,
haven't.
though.
Yeah, but you haven't been in a title race before, though, mate. That's what I say.
Yeah,
That's what I say.
know what
Like,
I'm saying, but you look at our team and you can balance. The only position I'd say we struggle in depth is right back. I'm not saying we've got like the depth that Arsenal have, but if you go through, you got decent options everywhere. So you got Martinez and Bizot, who are both competent goalkeepers.
Bizot.
Left back, you got Digne and Matson, who can both compete at either level. Left centre back, you've got Pau Torres, who's obviously the number one choice, and then Tyrone Mings, who can do a decent job in the Europa League. The right side of the fence isn't great, but you've got Konza and Lindelof, who Lindelof knows is experienced. He's not great, but he's experienced.
Oh yeah, mate, I forgot he was
Right.
there.
he came off the bench the other day. I was
Yeah,
shocked. Yeah,
yeah.
I was like,
Right back, you've got Matty Cash and Lamar Bogard, who can do a job there. He's pretty decent as a young kid coming through.
Young kid, he's about 25, isn't he?
He's like 21.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
he is. He's only 21.
Yeah.
Midfielders, you've got Barkley, who I know he's injured at the moment, but you've got Tielemans, Onana, Kamara, John McGinn can do a job there. Forwards, you've got up front you've got Marlon and Watkins. Off the left, off the left you've got Sancho and Rodgers who can play there. And the 10 you've got Buendia and Elliott who can play there. Off the right you've got
So then
Marlon.
it's a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother
No,
with
but
him. Yeah.
I know, but he can. If Buendia were injured, he could come to that spot. Off the right, you've got Gassonge, you've got a couple of young Gassonge and Marlon who can play off the right.
You gotta say
young
is that-
players like Hemmings coming in through the squad. Andres Garcia, who's just coming back from an injury at right
mate, I
back.
don't know. Really,
Everyone's got that amount of players. It's just the quality. Of them.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I think most of the players are, Premier League proven. Like Lindelof, who's not he's not the first name on your team sheet, but he brings experience and he's played at different levels, so he brings experience.
Lindelof always has like a bit like he has like a purple patch where he actually does quite well in the team.
He's done a job
where like
for Villa.
he comes in for he
what he
used to come in for United and he used to like have like a good like 5 to 10 games in a row and be like, do you know what? He's actually a top centre half, and then he makes
clanger.
he has an absolute clanger in it.
If we dominated a team like we played Basel on Thursday, you can bring him on for half hour.
Yeah, you can,
and
yeah.
he will do a job.
Yeah.
I think he played 90. He played like 30 or 40 against Maccabi Tel Aviv. No, Young Boys, sorry. And he just again played 30 or 40. Gives Konza a rest or gives Cash a rest, whoever's playing. And those 30 and 40 minutes they add up. And if you can get players that can do that, like I know Barkley is injured now, but he could come on and give some rest for half hour. In the team like we're playing against Basel, we don't need to play Tielemans, Kamara and Onana. You can put Bogard in there. You give the young kid George Hemmings a run out. You got players that can do different things.
Where are you in the league at the minute?
I think we're like top 5. I think we might be second.
Cool. 4 games is it or 3?
I think we played 4, won 3, lost 1.
Okay. Well, you're in a strong position on both fronts at the minute. Then it's just whether you can keep that up.
And only
Festive period. That's where the games
I
stack
know.
up.
But if anybody can do it, you'd like to think Unai Emery can do it.
Well, there you go. You've got the best manager for it. I mean, going back to the actual game though, like your midfield was on smoke, weren't they? Like
I think our midfield is so underrated considering we bought two of them players for nothing. Tielemans cost us nothing, and Kamara cost us nothing, and they're both unbelievable.
Yeah, Tielemans is so good. Like
He was top.
every
He was top.
in these games, especially when you've got a player with that good composure, so good on the ball, plays it forward most of the time, and it looks effortless for him a lot of the time, doesn't it? Like he's so good. And
do you know who
was he 20? He's 20.
28,
He's 29 obviously next year, but
Still get it. Because the thing is, because his game doesn't rely on pace, you could easily get a few more years out of him.
how long's he got left in his deal?
I think he's got 3 or 4 years. No, about 2 years, I think.
I love
United
players
going
that
there,
don't rely on pace. They're so technically sound.
He doesn't need his pace.
He doesn't need it.
He just rolls his shoulder and he gets in
Yeah.
front. And do you know who really enjoyed me and got me off my seat just from his feet on Saturday? Rodgers looked so up for it.
Oh yeah.
A couple of those runs he went on when he was just fake shot and then rolling it and sending it.
He does when he does stuff like that. He does remind me of Bellingham.
Yeah.
He does.
And this man said he doesn't go on the England plane, by the way.
No, hang on.
Said that.
Going back,
His feet was
when
so
I
good
when
on
I
the
said that
weekend.
though, he wasn't in this. I think that was before the 2 free kicks against Leeds, by the way.
One
And
free kick against Leeds.
oh, sorry, the 2 goals. Sorry, and he got the 1 free kick
He
against Leeds.
assisted Watkins as well against
Yeah,
Brian.
assisted Watkins with a lovely pass, wasn't it?
Over
But
top, perfect.
what I'd say is that he's in very good form at the minute. if he continues this form, I think he does need to add more goals to his game. Personally,
He got Young Player of the Season last year. He got like.
I think that's harsh.
I think he got 9 goals. He got 9 goals, 10 assists. I'm pretty sure last year.
I think he can get even more than that.
Yeah, but saying he needs to get a bit more is different to saying he can get
What
more.
I'll say, yeah, but he gets himself in such nice positions, though, doesn't he? Like in terms of
because
driving with the ball and.
It's because he has to create. It's hard to create the positions and then still have the energy to be able to put it away. I know what you're saying, but because like his feet, I'm not a foot man, but he makes me like feet. And I like his feet. His feet are sick. I will rub them if he wants them. They were so just when he's on it,
Majestic.
He's on it. When he's on it, he's on it, and you could tell he wanted it that game.
What about when Diaz he's got quite a few goals for you now this season, hasn't he?
He's our joint Premier League top goal scorer.
Lovely. I mean,
all off the bench, say.
That goal,
No.
by the way, was like.
No, Bournemouth won off the bench. Free kick he scored.
Oh, he scored that free kick.
That's a good point.
No,
The last goal though, like how scrappy was that? I don't know what the defenders would do.
Odegaard.
Moving. Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what we will be doing. I know what we'll be doing. I'm calling out Martin Keown for his disgrace on commentary.
What, man the match?
He gave man the match to Odegaard. He wasn't even that good in that game at all.
Quite good. Some of his passes were really nice.
Yeah, but
He did
this
one
is
reverse
what he
ball.
always
That was
does.
a
It's
beautiful
what
ball.
he
I
always
know, but
does, though.
that's what Keown's basing it off. He's done one sick reverse pass. Cool, man the match.
The only good player I thought for Arsenal was actually decent was
Trossard.
Hincapié.
Oh,
Do you know what?
but then-
Do you know what made me crease? David Raya lining up for an RKO after the goal went in.
Oh,
Have you seen it like 3 times? He's lining up for a proper old school RKO, and I love just seeing the Arsenal players drop to the floor.
what does this mean
mate.
for Arsenal?
It's
Has it begun?
It's classic
It
Arsenal,
started.
isn't
It started.
I think it might have done.
This is bad for them because it's
Usually happens later on in the season.
2 points now. You think about historically, their form turns to shit usually, and is it like March time,
Yeah,
March,
it's later
April?
on, yeah.
So I know we've got quite a while until then, but it's not looking good. I think the good thing for City is that if they can stay within that 2 points, and then it gets to March. I don't know when them two play each other. That game's obviously going to be absolutely massive, but I can already smell it already.
You're right. If City can keep it within a win or so away, that is going to be serious. Also, City are always better at being the chasers rather than.
And do you know what? City are looking free flowing at the moment. Cherky's brought a new energy. Foden started to hit form again.
Doku's
playing.
end product.
They're starting to click.
I still don't think they're not fully motoring yet, but they're winning games because that Fulham game weren't pretty, was it?
They're not just winning, but they're scoring goals.
Yeah,
They're scoring
goals.
Goals.
Foden. The thing is, at the start of the season, I was thinking, oh god, they're just kind of a one-man team. Like Haaland's getting all the goals. Now Foden's chipping in. I think Ryan's has got 2. Gvardiol's got a few now as well. Cherky with a ridiculous assist the other day. Just going back to Arsenal, who didn't. Well, Eze was awful. Like let it all work out. No, it hasn't worked out so far.
Finishing in the second half.
They're sticking him on the left. I did think
He
this
lost
when
Kashi for that
I did
first
think this
goal.
when they signed him. They're going to have a serious problem because Odegaard's a 10, Eze's a 10, and you're trying to shoehorn him out
Marino
wide on
wants
the
to
left.
drop down when he's not a natural 9. He wants to come deeper.
I think play him up top every game, honestly.
Yeah, but
I think he's their best striker.
Well, we'll have to talk about him, Gyökeres. What was he doing in that second half? I think did he have did he have like 2 clearances to make or something? And he
hoofed them up in the end and
went for
missed him.
But
Konza won every draw against him. That's another one. He's an unbelievable. Konza's so underrated as well. He's so good. He just won every single draw.
Konza's been great, but no, Gyökeres. No, I agree with Pete. Arteta, I know this. I think we all know this, but he can't wait for Havertz to get back, can he? He's going to play him up front.
Of course he
I still think Marino might keep his spot.
No, he'll play Havertz. He loves Havertz.
He does love Havertz.
He loves Havertz.
What about front 2? Havertz and Marino. It's got to be the most halal front 2 I've ever seen in my life.
Mate, to be fair, Calafiori and Ben White.
They're playing up front.
I don't understand what it's actually mental what I'm seeing. They play furthest forward.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that.
No, I mean, I don't know if
Arsenal... Is that going to be the new thing? There's like trends in football. Long throws, inverted fullbacks. Is that going to be the new thing?
That was him just trying to overload the middle and it didn't work.
No, but he does it every game.
Surely not.
They do it every game. How much Arsenal have you watched this season?
Not enough because I've got paint to watch dry instead.
Got there eventually.
Yeah, I got that eventually, mate.
I promise you, Calafiori and to be fair, it's been Timber the other side. They've been like the highest
He's
forward.
mustard, Timber. He's mustard.
Timber's great. I mean, I don't know why he played him centre half and he put Ben White to right back. That
Ben
was
White's
a bit
too flimsy
alarming
for
for me.
No, he's too flimsy for a centre half.
Yeah, but I just don't. I think
To be
Timber,
fair,
Timber in the air, is he particularly that?
They didn't struggle height wise.
I like Watkins when he ragdolled Timber and just pushed him to the floor with his shoulder. It was lovely. And he just hit it straight at Raya.
It's classic Watkins, isn't it?
I say this
Classic
every week.
Watkins.
To be fair, he scored 2 in midweek, which kind of shut me up. And then he missed a couple of nice chances.
His second one against Brighton was a lovely finish. To be
Yeah.
fair. That was lovely.
First one, he just right place, right time, which
Yeah,
is
to
where
be
you
there,
want
yeah.
him to strike.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Can't complain
Like,
with that.
second one, good touch. There's like 3 players around him, and I was thinking, please. Like right on the stroke of half time, there's another great win for Villa, who are we're battling, boys. We're there. We can only beat the people in front of you.
You can.
Anyway, let us know if you think Aston Villa are in a title race this season. For me, not. I don't think they'll be able to manage.
No, but right now you got to say we are. Right now you have to. Say
Yeah, right.
Over a quarter of the way through, and you're there.
We're 3 points behind Arsenal,
There we go.
and that's one game, and we're level with them. And we've got West Ham on a weekend. I'd like to beat West Ham.
Tough thing now, mate.
What? I don't know.
Anyway, we'll move on. Don't know. Got the camera there, mate. I'm filming. That's I'm filming.
So we're starting with United.
Yo, guys.
United Wolves.
United Bulls, yeah.
United Wolves. Cool.
What happened first time?
Yeah, mention that. Yeah.
So we've actually just been filming for around 20 minutes, and this absolute div right here. Actually, no, we weren't filming. Sorry, he forgot to press record. So we're recording this segment again. Anyway,
Yeah.
we were talking about
Be a spanking.
Wolves versus Man United to begin with. So we actually jumped to the Monday night fixture, which is Tuesday today. So we're talking about last night, and obviously we're both Man United fans, and there really wasn't a lot to take away from that game at all.
3 points.
It was other than the 3 points, but we
goals.
were going to talk, the 4 goals, yeah. But we mainly wanted to talk about how shocking Wolves were and how potentially they've got to be the worst Premier League side I've ever seen. You know, I'm thinking of Derby 08, I'm thinking Aston Villa 2015-16, Sheffield United, Huddersfield. These lot are the worst.
Bloody power logo that goes down the side of their shirt.
He said, yeah. He's mentioned this already. But anyway, going back to that last night, that Wolves side just had no life in it. Pete, I'll let you crack on, mate, but it was awful.
Yeah, I mean, I actually put Wolves in 14th place at the start of the season in my predictions. To be honest, it's a little bit of like, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Wolves. Don't ask why. Don't ask why.
You got any family from the Black Country?
No, but I like West Brom as well. So
Really?
yeah, I think it's mainly career mode based.
I think we might have to
It's kind of sad that.
not speak.
Yeah.
I mean, I was going to say stop being friends, but we ain't friends, so we just got like not.
Anyway, we'll stop diverting. These two absolutely waffling, but yeah.
I was finishing off my point about Wolves, mate.
Well, get on with it then.
I was saying that even though I've got a soft spot for them, I have a soft spot for them, so I put them 14th. I was a bit delusional. They're absolutely shit. They've got a bunch of NPCs in their team.
I don't recognise anyone from that team other than Strand Larsen
I like
and
Manetzi.
João Gomez.
He's always offside.
He's always offside.
It's just a DM that don't want to play DM. I think it's jokes.
Fair play.
I don't know where you got this from. I don't think he's a DM.
No. That's originally like as they bought him to fill that hole. He's a holding midfielder who just.
So whose replacement would he have been?
I don't know.
No one's.
No, but you can still bring in players and not be a replacement.
I know, but yeah, I think he's more an attacking player, to be honest.
No,
I think he's more of a 10.
I think he just likes to stand offside. To be honest,
I think he's crap.
He's not great. I've never said he was great.
Majority of that team is crap, and it's sad for Wolves, and I feel sorry for their fans because ultimately they came into the Premier League, was it 6-7 years ago? They've been a stable Premier League side. They came in with the likes of Neves, Jota, Moutinho, who are like Connor Cody was there at the time, but they've improved. They had Neto. Didn't they got Europeans? Jimenez. They had a good, solid Premier League team, like a good foundation. It's just been completely ripped apart.
Yeah.
They've sold Cunha. they could have sold Strand Larsen for like 50 or 60 million, and that got rejected. And they've got loads of financial problems. But the state that they're in at the minute, I can't even see them doing well in the Championship.
I have to say, I think there would have been riots if they had sold Strand Larsen as well, purely because what would those fans have to like get excited about going into the season?
Nothing, literally. And do you know what? I don't have a lot of sympathy for especially Rob Edwards, like how he left Middlesbrough was an absolute disgrace as well. Like especially when he was doing well, and as far as I'm concerned, this is absolute karma. So
Well, not like Borough fans think about that as well.
disgrace, really.
Are
Like,
they livid? They must be.
I think they should be livid. He was only there for like 3 months. So like,
No, but it's in like they was in a they still are in a potential playoff
well, there'll be.
position.
Yeah, big respect to them if they do manage to get promoted. But yeah, they're awful. That game last night, they had no life at all in that side in terms of, they couldn't even string 3 passes together. That first goal, go on, take it away, mate. That was bloody horrendous.
When things are going bad for a team, every manager, every pundit, they say the same thing: stick to the basics, get the basics right in terms of simple passes, just running. More than anything, and if you watch that first goal back, I was actually laughing when it went in. The amount of mistakes in that. So you've got obviously Andre. I've no idea what he's doing. He's got Casemiro. He's not like seriously pressing him, and then Casemiro thinks, okay.
He thought he had all the time in the world. Didn't he?
Casemiro pinches the ball. That's the first mistake. You got 2 midfielders, Krejci, I think his name is, and then some other bloke. Don't know who it was. They just think, they just assumed it was a goal, so they didn't even bother to track back. You got Agbadou sliding around all over the place. Cunha messes up his pass, that's a mistake from us. Bruno slips, mistake. It's like a tackle finish. Sam tackle finish.
No, it literally what like that is. It was a calamity.
Yeah.
It was a calamity kind of from both sides, even though United.
It was.
Well, it was so bad, but
Bruno felt a bit like ashamed to celebrate that. He was a bit like,
yeah, I think they kind of took the piss in the celebration. But
Yeah.
it made me think back to your game against them, Villa against
West
Wolves.
Farley.
Like, how did you not?
We're fine, mate. We'd smash Wolves.
How did you not beat? I mean, you already had to rely on a Kamara screamer to win, but
Don't care.
I was at that game. His left
yeah,
leg.
and they had a goal ruled out, which I thought it could have been
I
could have
have
gone
to
the
say
other way.
That's a derby, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a derby, yeah.
Yeah,
For
that,
them, not us.
The thing is, especially that game last night as well, like the fans had a protest for the first 15 minutes, so it was so flat,
so
wasn't it?
flat.
The stadium was flat, the atmosphere, there was absolutely nothing. Booze throughout pretty much the whole game. Like even when at the end when they added on 9 minutes, the fans were fuming. They were like they just wanted it to be over like that. So I can't even see them getting anything like 10 points this season.
They're like 2 or 3.
2 points. That is
the
terrible.
only way they get points is if you've got individuals. I know football's a team game, but if they've got individuals in that squad that want to get a decent move in the summer or January,
Like Strand Larsen.
like Strand Larsen, I think you'd get a move anyway.
So Strand, we know Strand Larsen and João Gomez. They'll get moves away
They'll get
because
moves.
they won't stick around. And you said they are literally only playing for themselves now because they've got to put themselves in
They have
the
to.
shop
They
window.
have to.
So
But Strand Larsen's service last night. Oh my god! Like you have to feel for the bloke
I don't.
because he is a decent striker.
mate,
isn't
didn't he sign a new deal? He signed a new deal this summer, didn't he?
Well, he kind of had to kind of make it up to the fans for threatening to leave.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
blame.
yeah,
I don't.
he had to
Can
do
you really?
something,
Can you
didn't
really?
he?
Can you really blame him? But yeah, that club is an absolute disgrace at the minute, and I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the. Obviously, you don't like. I feel sorry for them. So
It's just
Yeah.
I'm just baffled as to like what the ownership were actually thinking. Selling Cunha, obviously clubs like this in the Premier League, they're always selling their biggest assets. That's the nature of football, isn't it? But they normally have smart recruitment and they bring in.
Brentford are perfect for it.
you don't know. You don't have
Bournemouth,
you don't have a clue.
Brighton, they
Don't
all
have a-
do it.
Don't have a clue any of those players are like. Again, I could say that about Brentford. I mean, Brentford sign players, and I don't have a Scooby who they are as well. But they just turn out to be.
There's a club DNA though.
club- yeah,
and for a
yeah,
long
yeah.
time, Wolves did have a DNA. They had a strong Portuguese,
Yeah,
and
Portuguese,
Spanish
yeah.
contingent. But yeah, it's just gone all Pete Tong in it. It's gone down the drain for them.
It has been a shambles, yeah. But not from the United point of view, there literally was nothing to report back on because all United had to do was just turn up, and I was a bit petrified where they all scored the first goal at the end of the first half, but then United just ramped it up a gear. Mbumo scored, Mount scored, Bruno got a penalty.
Sure.
But you can't really go off a lot. Man United have got a big game against Bournemouth on Monday next week, which they have to win at home. So which haven't been good lately, obviously with West Ham and Everton. So
I've got to call out some United fans, I have to say, because I've seen a lot of stuff on TikTok about, if we'd beaten Everton, if we'd beaten Forest and Spurs games we should have won, we'd be top of the league.
If my grandmother was Will, she would have been.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What is the point in saying that?
It's so point. I could say that. I could say that about Villa.
If I was 6'4",
if Villa,
handsome.
if Villa won,
I would have a missus, mate. But I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, good luck, mate. Anyway, so
Just a balding cat, 6 foot man.
Anyway, so even if Villa won their first 2 games, or did you not win in 5?
Not winning. I scored 1 in 5.
So Villa would be top of the table right now. So United fans can't go with that mindset.
They even start the content by saying that. They're like, I know, like, there's lots of ifs and buts, but
so then just shut up.
Just shut up. What are you on about?
Where you now? 5th.
It's utter waffle, brain rot content.
It's like Arsenal have got.
6th.
Haven't Arsenal racked up like some of the most points in the league over the last number of seasons? Like, they still haven't won anything. So
Exactly.
it literally means
Pointless.
absolutely nothing. So yeah, United fans getting giddy. It's just typical like fan reaction now these days, isn't it? You go from a crisis one week to top of the world the week after. So
I think there are
you
some
just get a reality
positives
check
from that game. Mason Mount was definitely a positive.
Yeah, he was man of the match. He was great. He was great.
Not even just his goal. His
overall play.
Pass out to him, Wemo.
It was lovely. Yeah, he was great. But other than that, nothing really a lot to go on. Like Lissandro Martinez is getting back into his groove. He comes on.
Can we talk about that Man United tifo the other day?
That was a shambles.
That was
bad.
That's worse than Arsenal's done.
That's awful.
Do you know what? I get the amount of stick I gave Arsenal for one last season was.
No, this season. It was the week before, wasn't it?
No, Arsenal had a good one against. Remember the one against PSG? They just had the Arsenal badge.
Yeah, that was awful.
It was horrendous. That was bad.
Man United one was worse.
No, I agree. I completely agree.
I'm sure that was this season.
No, it was against PSG. Yeah, it was.
This season?
No, last season.
They had one this season as well.
No, against Spurs. That was a good one. That was a good one.
I don't know.
But yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next game, which was Saturday 5:30. It was Leeds versus Liverpool. And a lot to talk about this game. 3-3. Leeds had a good start to the week by beating Chelsea, and they're going to this next big game again at Ellen Road, where they managed to get a 3-3 draw.
Ethan, thoughts?
Thoughts on that, mate?
Leeds deserve credit, mate. They're 6 goals and 4 points against 2 Big 6 teams. They'll take it. Ellen Road, the fortress, mate.
It was rocking, I have to say.
Ellen Road is rocking.
It was rocking.
Villa still got 3 points, though, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm not going to say every team's going to go there and lose, mate, but yeah, they were. Well, the first 2 goals that Liverpool got, Etikita, I mean, it was a lovely finish. That first one, he eyed up the keeper and just literally slotted it in that bottom corner.
I love it when you reverse it.
It was terrible. It was terrible defending, but yeah, then Leeds get back into the game. What was the first? Was it Calvert-Lewin? Yeah, penalty, wasn't it?
Well, Addison should have saved that.
Yeah, you should have saved it.
What was Canati thinking, man?
Perfect.
What was Canati thinking? He's done him. He's done all the right things, and then he's just gone. You know what? Fuck this. Can't be us. They're gonna wipe him out for no reason. He's going nowhere.
Has he been the worst player in the Premier League this season?
Nah. One of the Wolves.
Canate. To be fair.
Krejci.
You don't like Krejci, do you?
Mate, honestly, Krejci's a disgrace.
Krejci ain't great. Who's Wolves' right back? He always gets done.
Oh,
Hoover.
not Doherty.
No, Doherty ain't played in time.
He ain't played, no. Hoover?
Hoover, it was Hoover last night, yeah.
Hoover,
Henry
great.
was fucking awful.
Not Hetty.
Not
So
Hetty,
who-
no.
Well, Canati's been terrible. Calamity yet again. Like, just
Evan
nothing's
Gonzalez,
going that fella's way at all.
He plays in jeans and Timberlands.
I think Canati's playing in Timberlands at the minute.
Yeah. Although his partner in crime's not doing much better, is he?
Van Dijk stunk. Who else? Kirkes as well.
Most of Liverpool.
It's just-
Liverpool's back line, mate.
What do you think of Kirkes?
He's been shocker, mate. I love his home country though. Great country, but he's been shocker.
They're just Liverpool are shambles at the minute, and obviously they've got a massive dilemma in the news right now, caused by one man and one man only.
Oh, Salah.
He has
Salah.
been yeah. When I saw it, I couldn't even believe it. But what a disgrace he is! Like to throw. I mean, him saying I've been thrown under the bus. To throw your team under the bus like that, you're an absolute disgrace, mate. Like
I really hope Liverpool fans side with the manager and the club over Salah, because you will get the old people that go.
I've already seen it. I've already seen people side with Salah over.
Embarrassing.
I don't know what
Slot.
Anfield agenda's got to say. That's
He
all
was
I
he
want
was
to know.
siding with Salah. I
No,
mean,
he wasn't.
He was siding with Salah. Yeah, like the thing is, like Liverpool. What I did say is that Liverpool now, they're in a bit that after that game, you never know. They could have decided to part ways with Slot, but they actually can't now, because after that interview that Salah's done, if they go and sack him now, it's pure player power, that is. And I think that interview has given Slot a little bit more time now to have potentially a few more weeks in the dugout, because if Salah gets his own way, it doesn't look good for the club.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Otherwise, so if they had sacked him, it basically looked like Salah's on the board, effectively.
Pretty much. Like you've got a player on £400 a week, right? You know, last season, although he was great last season in terms of his output, he handled it in a bit of a disgrace. Like, you know, he was playing hardball with the contract. He's been given a lot of money. You know, he's rejected Saudi, and you know, like we were saying earlier, we've seen him now for a number of years. He's an output machine. He's not easy to watch on the eye.
Did they get their contracts wrong, Liverpool? Should they have prioritised? I still think prioritising Van Dijk was wise.
I thought they should have prioritised Trent.
Yeah,
I honestly
Van
thought
Dijk,
they should
Trent,
have
then
prioritised Trent.
Salah.
Yeah, but Trent didn't want to sign it, did he?
Salah would have been bottom. No,
Yeah, but they left it too long, mate. They left it way too long with Trent. Like he could have signed it. You never
didn't
know.
get offered the same terms as Madrid. And when Madrid come calling, mate, I'm not being funny.
Oh yeah, of course, but that's always going to be the case.
Yeah.
Madrid were always going to come calling.
Except from Canate, which they now no longer want him.
Well,
I won't go for him.
I think they've blocked his number and deleted him off their contact list, and they will not be calling him off. And if they do, then God, they need.
They won't call him again. No. Anyway, yes, back to Salah. Just his comments being thrown under the bus. I mean, it was hilarious when I saw the press officer in the background when he said I've been thrown under the bus. He went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Like,
Yeah, because he knows it's
he
embarrassing.
knows it is embarrassing. He's been left out of the game against Inter Milan, rightfully so. And I personally don't think you're ever going to see him play for Liverpool again. I don't think you will.
Well, I'll one up you on that. If he does play for Liverpool again, which I think he will, I'll shave my beard off.
Okay.
And I'm an ugly bastard without a beard, with 12 chins.
I would love to see that.
I have
can see it
seen.
anytime.
I have seen you without a beard. You look about 10, mate.
10 years old and 10 ton.
Don't be arsing yourself like that, all right?
What do we think of Carragher's rant?
Brilliant. No, I thought it was really good. I mean,
Raw, honest.
again, like going back to Salah's comments, he was on about like, oh no, Carragher's going to mention me tomorrow. Like, I mean, it was funny with it. Like you said, the Dave Jones things was great, wasn't it? What did he say again?
I've never criticised Mo Salah on the pitch. But you did say his legs had gone last week.
It was pure like David Brent office, wasn't it?
That was good.
But yeah, Carragher handled it so well. To be fair, like every point he made was great. And again, taking it away from Liverpool, the bloke has not. Well, Egypt are the most successful side in AFCON history.
You got that.
He hasn't won. He hasn't won a single tournament for them. So there you go.
You weren't googling that on your Friday night, was you?
Yeah.
I didn't get that from Carragher. No,
Yes,
I saw that on Twitter. I saw that on Twitter before. I saw it on Twitter.
So Carragher got it from you.
No.
Basically, you have the best ball knowledge in the world, and everyone nicks their knowledge off you. Basically, you are
Pretty
the
much.
football encyclopedia.
I'm the football grok, mate.
The football grok. Behave, mate. Don't ever say that
Elon's
again.
one, isn't it?
Yeah, he's right.
Don't ever say that ever again.
Anyway, yeah. Carragher, how did you think he handled it, mate?
Didn't watch it.
I didn't mind, man. Right.
Oh mate,
I told you I didn't watch the game.
it was unbelievable.
I've got no Wi-Fi, boys. I've got nothing.
He cooked him.
Got nothing left.
Do you
I've
think?
not got no fridge.
Do
no
you
food.
think though, like his legacy is now?
wank.
Oh, okay. Do you think his legacy's now been destroyed?
Nah, it'll be tainted, not destroyed.
I
Can't take away what
It doesn't leave a but like
It will
we said,
leave a nasty taste in the mouth, but it won't ruin it fully.
I'll reverse the question back to you. Has Ronaldo's Premier League legacy been ruined when he had a similar situation?
yeah,
No.
but do you know what? I don't really remember Ronaldo for his latest spell at United. I always go for Ronaldo off his
What do you mean you
original
don't
first.
remember if his latest?
No, but I'm
Do you
not.
have to
I'm
mention
not.
for like 18 months.
No,
or something?
I'm
So
not
what are you
gonna.
waffling about?
I'm not going
I
to
know what you
remember.
mean.
I'm not going to remember him for his latest spell for United. I'll always think back to his original
Yeah.
run
Oh,
because of how good it was. But
I don't remember
the
that.
second one, mate, he was 36, 37. It was not nice to watch.
5 years old, 08, 09.
Crazy.
Crazy,
I
yeah.
was 9.
Honestly.
Yeah, you unks.
Anyway, yeah.
I remember it.
Nonsense.
What I'll say is though, don't compare Mo Salah to any of like the
No,
wingers that
I
we've seen.
said that when we forgot to record, and now you're copying me.
All right,
Did
cook
I?
then, mate.
No,
Go on,
I
cook.
said that. He's copying me.
Cook.
Because I said, and I repeat this, like, as you mentioned, Salah is an output machine. But when Hazard gets on the ball, and he used to, drive with it and run at players, he used to get you off your seat. Which is
100%.
what you want a winger to be. And the perfect example is Hazard against West Ham, picked the ball in the half space,
Liverpool as well.
turned, and drove with it, and beat 4 or 5 players and puts it in the corner. And that's the sort of player that gets you off your seat. In the terms of ability, you put Hazard miles above
Oh,
Salah.
of course you do.
But if you go and purely output, obviously Salah's at the top. But Hazard used to grab the game and go,
Scruff for the neck.
I'm doing this now.
Mate,
I want to play this now.
It depends what you want. If you want purely goals at the end of the day, you would put Salah in your combined 11 of whatever it is. If you're a football fan, like you like watching a game, you're not putting him in there. You're putting Bale in. You're probably putting Sanchez in over him.
Yeah, you're putting
What about
Sanchez,
Ben
you're putting
Ayoub?
Bale, you're
Especially
putting
Ben Ayoub. He used to be a man better.
you're putting
Gabriel Obertan.
a right winger.
Why are we both saying
Because he was the most awkward right winger to ever
he was
watch.
rapid. He was
Mate.
over time.
No, he was not
No,
rapid.
he was quick.
No.
he
Mate.
had a stiff step over?
He was all. He stepped over like he was falling over. He had banana peels as feet.
I can't
honestly.
believe we both said that.
I'm taking Nani over him.
He looks a
I'm
bit
taking,
like Voldemort, Gabriel Obertan, doesn't he? It's the bald
He's
head
literally just bald, yeah.
and lanky.
Yeah.
He was like a 6'2" winger. Honestly, his step overs were awful.
Oh.
And I'd never see him beat a man.
Nah. I remember, I don't know what game it was, he missed an absolute sitter, and I don't think we saw him again in United.
He didn't play many games.
Played
He
for
scored one goal.
played a few for
He
Newcastle.
did play for
Yeah,
Newcastle,
he did
yeah.
play for Newcastle, yeah.
Who else? So anyway, let's come to the end of the episode. So thank you very much for watching. Just to let you know, this is going to be the last episode now for a number of weeks, as I'm jetting off to Australia for Christmas
Nice one,
and
mate. Nice and selfish.
New Year's. So there
think
might
about fans.
might be another one though with these two. So
Wow,
Yeah.
what a viewing that is
Yeah.
going to be.
Don't hold your hopes, mate.
you will be missing. You'll be missing me. But thank you very much for watching. Really appreciate the support. And
We'll have
if I don't see you, have a lovely Christmas.
We'll have
yeah.
decent takes and decent banter for once, won't we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
piss off.
absolutely.
Anyway, thank you for watching.